appalling.
Cyber flashing. It's happening just about everywhere, including here in the metro.
It's been social media. It's Facebook, it's Instagram.
Janae Davis is one of millions of women who received an unwanted and unsolicited nude picture from someone online.
It's kind of like, I didn't ask for this. Like, I didn't ask for you to invade my day with this nonsense. So it's more of like, I never gave you permission in any way or even opened the door for this.
Liz Walsh told me it happened to her as well.
Text, and I think maybe an email. Surprise, discussed. Yes, maybe a little violated.
Civil litigation attorney Raymond Dake with Cyril Smith Dixon PC law firm says cyber flashing is not a new phenomenon. It's been going on for years, but now it's prevalent on dating apps, social media, and even on public transportation like airplanes via airdrop.
We have a systemic crisis, and that is causing emotional distress for people that receive these types of images.
While it can happen to anyone, Dake says cyber flashing happens mostly to women. He also says at times the victims get blamed instead of the perpetrators.
Oh, well, you're a public figure, so you should expect to have things like that.
Dake believes this can lead to more serious crimes.
There is social science behind this, that these windows into getting away with the behavior of being able to cyber flash people, to harass people online, to bully them.
Right now, only 2 states have laws to protect a victim of cyber flashing. Texas.
So you have a statute that allows for a misdemeanor crime if somebody's cyber flashing. And so they can be charged with a misdemeanor, penalized up to $500.
And California has a civil penalty for the Flash Act. This went into effect January 1st of this year.
Minimum $1,500 recovery, and then up to $30,000 for acts of cyber flashing, and then allows for recovery of attorney's fees and emotional distress. So it's something that could potentially have more of an impact when people are getting hit in their wallets.
Walsh says while it's great those 2 states have laws, the other 48 states don't, including Kansas and Missouri.
There's many things we can do to protect women.
Dake says the main problem still needs to be addressed.
We need to try to change the minds of the phone manufacturers, the app makers, to have defaults that are defaulted for privacy, so they can't be taken to court. They can't be sued over this because they're not responsible for the speech of the person that sent the unsolicited text.
So why does the law lag behind?
Getting legislative support for certain bills, laws that are going to be passed can be hard if it's not something that's out in the public for a long stretch of time.
And what can you do to protect yourself if you're a victim of cyber flashing and you live in Missouri or Kansas?
Make a report. So much of this goes unreported. So contact the police. If you don't have the details of who the reporter or who's flashing you, or if you've received unsolicited and it's anonymous, you just make a report with the best details that you can.
He believes Missouri and Kansas will eventually get on board to have some sort of law in place for cyber flashing.
You know, we're seeing some bipartisan support for these types of measures. So I do think, yes, I think Kansas and Missouri are definitely on board to be protective.
But victims like Davis says, until that time comes, like millions of women, she will continue to use her block button for these situations.
I don't know what I would do for legal wise, but I know something does need to be done. But I don't know what it looks like, and that's kind of where my power is blocking right now.
If you're a victim of cyber flashing, there are local resources available. You can call the Metropolitan Organization to counter sexual assault at their 24-hour crisis line. That number 816-531-0233 if you live in Missouri, and 913-642-0233 if you reside in Kansas. Kristen Holloway, Fox 4, working for you.